Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's video is all about the certain texting mistakes to avoid. Texting is a great way to stay in touch with someone, but it can also be a minefield of miscommunication. And when it comes to communicating with men, there are certain texting mistakes that can really throw a wrench in your conversations. So let's take a look at some texting mistakes to avoid when communicating with men. But before we start, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Mistake number 1. Being too vague. If you are too vague in your text messages, it can lead to confusion and frustration for the person on the other end. For example, a text message like, "Hey, what's up?" doesn't give the person much to go on. Instead, try to be more specific and give them something to respond to, like, "Hey, I saw that movie you recommended. What did you think of the ending?" Mistake number 2. Being too aggressive. If you are too aggressive in your text messages, it can come off as needy or demanding. For example, sending a message like, "Why haven't you texted me back?" can make the person feel pressured. Instead, try to be patient and give the person some space. If they don't respond right away, it doesn't necessarily mean they are not interested. Mistake number 3. Overanalyzing. Overanalyzing a text message can lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. It's important to remember that text messages can be easily misinterpreted, so try not to read too much into them. If you are not sure what someone meant by a message, it's always better to ask for clarification instead of assuming the worst. For example, "Hey, are you free to hang out later? I'm busy today, maybe we can hang out tomorrow." Why did you say maybe? Do you not want to hang out with me? In this example, person A is overanalyzing person B's response and assuming that there may be a problem in their friendship, when in reality person B may simply have other plans today. Mistake number 4. Texting too much. Texting too much can be overwhelming and annoying. It's important to give the person some space and not bombard them with messages. If you are not getting a response, it's okay to send a follow-up message, but don't keep sending messages if they are not responding. For example, "Hey, how's your day going?" "It's going well, thanks for asking." "What are you up to?" "Hello, are you there?" In this example, person A is texting too much and bombarding person B with messages. It's important to give the other person some space and not to come across as overwhelming or annoying. Mistake number 5. Using too many abbreviations. Using too many abbreviations can be confusing and make your message difficult to understand. While it's okay to use some abbreviations, try to limit them and make sure your messages is clear and easy to read. For example, "Hey, are you going to the party tonight? I'm sorry, I didn't understand your message. Can you please type it out in full words?" In this example, person A is using too many abbreviations and making their message difficult to understand. It's important to use clear language and limit the use of abbreviations to ensure effective communication. Mistake number 6. Using sarcasm or humor that can be misinterpreted. Using sarcasm or humor in a text message can be tricky, as it's difficult to convey tone through text. What might seem like a joke to you could be taken seriously by the person on the other end. If you want to use humor or sarcasm, make sure it's clear by adding an emoji or indicating it in some way. For example, if you are making a joke about a movie, you could say, "I can't believe we watched that terrible movie again." Mistake number 7. Not responding in a timely manner. Not responding to a text message in a timely manner can make the person on the other end feel ignored or unimportant. While it's okay to take some time to respond, try not to wait too long. If you are busy or need more time to think about your response, let the person know. For example, you could say, "I'm in the middle of something right now, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can." Mistake number 8. Bringing up sensitive topics over text. Bringing up sensitive topics over text can be problematic, as it's difficult to have a nuanced conversation through text. If you need to have a serious conversation, it's best to do it in person or over the phone. Text messages should be used for casual conversation and quick check-ins. For example, if you need to talk about something serious with your partner, it's better to wait until you're both in person. Mistake number 9. Ignoring grammar and spelling. Ignoring grammar and spelling in your text messages can make you appear careless or uneducated. While it's okay to use casual language in your text, try to make sure your messages are readable and don't contain too many errors. This can also help avoid misunderstandings. For example, you could say, "I'm sorry, I meant to say I'm running late, not I'm running late." Mistake number 10. Using overly emotional language. Using overly emotional language in your text messages can be overwhelming and off-putting. While it's okay to express your emotions, try to do it in a calm and measured way. For example, instead of saying, "I'm so angry right now," you could say, "I'm feeling upset about what happened." Mistake number 11. Not considering the context. Not considering the context of the conversation can lead to misunderstandings. Before sending a text message, think about the conversation you've had so far and what the other person might be thinking or feeling. This can help you avoid saying something that might be misinterpreted. For example, if you are making a joke, make sure it's clear that you are joking and that it's appropriate for the context. Mistake number 12. Sending long messages. Sending long messages can be overwhelming and difficult to read. Try to keep your messages short and to the point. If you need to say something longer, consider breaking it up into shorter messages. For example, instead of sending a long message about your day, you could send a few shorter messages throughout the day. Mistake number 13. Not respecting boundaries. Not respecting someone's boundaries can be a major turn-off. If someone tells you they don't want to talk about something or they need some space, respect their wishes. Don't try to force a conversation or keep texting them if they are asked for some time alone. For example, if someone says they are not in the mood to talk, don't continue texting them with messages like, "Please talk to me, I need to know what's going on." It's important to respect their boundaries and give them the space they need. If you are not sure what their boundaries are, it's always better to ask them directly and communicate openly and respectfully. For example, "Hey, can we talk about what happened last night? I'm not ready to talk about it right now. Can we discuss it later?" "No, we need to talk about it now. I can't stop thinking about it. I really need some space to process things. Can we talk about it tomorrow?" "Fine, but I don't understand why you are being so distant." In this example, person A is not respecting person B's boundaries and is pressuring them to talk about something they're not ready to discuss. It's important to listen to and respect the other person's needs, even if it may be difficult or uncomfortable for us. Thanks for watching and subscribe to learn more about interesting topics.